We're live.
No,
We're
we're
live,
not.
right? Yes, we
No,
are.
we're not. Good morning and welcome to Little Bit of Coffee. If you are just joining in, I think I might have cut that off. But today, on today's show, we're going to be paying tribute to the one and only micro superstar Madd Mexx, who we lost earlier this week. We're also going to be talking about our favorite Halloween costume, fall festivals, all the fun stuff as well. But first, we do what we do best. We got to get everybody up here on stage and give some praise up. Where are they all at? Let's give them all up here.
Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Oh,
Everything
technical
nice
difficulty for starters.
It's
Morning, good
Thursday.
morning, good morning.
Pretty ugly. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right. It wouldn't
Good
scroll
morning,
down.
y'all.
I was there trying to scroll down, and it was like being difficult. It was funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my computer is not working at all correctly today. So I want to
Uh-oh.
apologize.
Do we want to add Slim?
Yes, Slim and Roy, if they're back there. All right. So let's do what we do best, guys. Give up some praise. Father God, we give you praise in this day. We thank you for everything you do for us. And Lord, we just ask in Jesus' name, you be with us and do what you do best. Fill our show and guide it. And help us to remember our friend Madd Mexx in Jesus' mighty, mighty name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
My heart goes out
Oh,
to his wife.
shortcut, start the intro. I don't have media access. I'm going to have to refresh.
It's okay. We didn't invent the internet, folks. We just use it.
Exactly.
My computer had just decided it's done. It's not going to work right.
Yeah. And there he goes.
And he's out.
And it
Yeah,
ran out of
Talk
quarters.
about a mic drop moment.
yeah, right. Get some more quarters, like you said there. Shortcut.
You can tell it's Monday. Everything
That's
doesn't
right.
work right
Yeah.
on Mondays. I'm
Right.
telling you. It's
And
like a curse. I'd rather
it's a
see a
cold-
black cat walk across the street than functioning on Mondays.
There's
Right.
Fieldy.
I just think we look sexy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
they-
background. Look
Thank
at
you.
guys.
Thank you. I
I
get
mean,
that a
him
lot.
leaving stage is a big improvement for us.
I bet.
Get
My wife. My
that
wife. Thinks
intro
so.
when you can, man.
My wife thinks so.
Yep.
Yeah.
You two are talking about two different things. I think it's funny.
That's okay. Like I
Right.
said,
I'm
it's
agreeing to
Monday.
both of you.
Look, my eyes are squinty just because it's early, all right?
All right. It is early, but we're all good.
And apparently we
Turtle.
ain't going to have a morning video, but that's okay.
Did you
How
see
y'all's day going?
the video I sent you of the turtle?
Yes, I got the video of you sending me the damn turtle sliding down the damn slide. Are you kidding me?
I
Smoky.
saw that.
Listen, I went to a fall festival and they had those slides, you know, the slides that have the curve and you sit in the sack and
Yep.
you slide down. Never in a million years should any little person ever do that. I don't know how kids don't
Do
get
the morning intro.
I went so fast. Yeah, it was very scary. So
Wow.
on
Right.
those slides when you're out there fall festing. Do you guys, where you live, do you guys have like pumpkin contests or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. We have the mazes and whatnot, and then they do the pumpkin contest for the kids. with the little community, like not housing. What do you call that? Like the YMCA community type things.
Yeah.
The little
Okay.
what do you call those?
Community
The
centers.
after school kid programs. There you
Yeah.
go.
The community centers.
But you know, they got the pumpkin carving contests, and then they got they do little like games and whatnot for the kids, like who can eat the most candy corn, or can you guess what's in this bottle,
Oh.
or you know,
Why
just
are you
small
torturing
little
kids?
things. Hey, it ain't their kid. They're sending that
Listen.
kid back home to their parent.
I
That's
need
all
to
good.
know,
Jacked up on candy. Yeah.
do you like candy corn? Yes or
I
no?
love
Please
candy
put in the
corn.
comments. Yes or no?
I love candy corn.
I love candy corn.
Listen, I'm not talking to you, Dennis. Dennis
Oh,
and
she
I
ain't
are
talking to
eating.
you, but she'll talk to me. That's messed up.
Well, you giggled. He called me out.
Oh, she's gonna hold this against me forever.
I'm
now.
gonna hold it. Listen, when you hear
Well,
a
that's what you
female,
should. That's what you should have done in the first place. You should have held it.
I tried to
Oh.
hold it. Have you ever held a fart? It's not comfortable.
It's called
Yeah,
a
it makes your
fart.
stomach.
Farts,
It makes your stomach make that.
gentlemen. Please just don't call
Sound
around.
like Scooby Doo.
Dennis is like, we heard that. And of course, my
Yeah.
face gets red.
Right.
Turtle's like, was that what I thought it was? I'm like, that's it. Yep, I farted. I'm not ashamed. You ladies that hold it in.
Hey, you're
with
our
the
sister and
huge
want to pick on you
No.
about it. You better get
That
used
was
to it.
that was funny. That was funny.
You're
Very
the
elegant.
one sister out of what, 7 brothers? So
Right.
yeah,
You're gonna
you gonna get picked on.
right. Remember, no matter how old a man
Yeah, I'm
is,
trying
he's
to
still
fit in.
13 inside.
Trying to
Might
fit
have that mama figure, but you gonna get that sister attitude.
Poppy, I love you forever.
Thank you.
Did we
Oh,
do
good.
the morning intro? Have we done the morning intro?
No, we have
I don't
not.
know.
So
But we're just going with the flow.
we just do it however we want to do it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a little bit of coffee. We are going to do the show correct, whether they want to or not. Here we go. Where's the intro?
A little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun. Kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
hey,
That's the
here we
best.
are.
Monday morning.
Never.
It is Monday.
I got the fall earrings. Everybody see? If you're in New England, we'll be raking soon.
Oh boy, right. You guys gotta start raking soon. I'm in the cornfield, so they're gonna be picking up corn soon.
I'm right there with you, Pappy. I mean, we both in the cornfields. We ain't gonna be raking nothing. There's gonna be
No.
corn stalks all over the place, getting chopped up and put into hay.
Everywhere, yeah.
Maple. It's beautiful. The trees with the orange and yellow and red. It's
Right.
beautiful. But I'm telling you, raking that stuff. whew. We used to
Yeah.
get old clothes and we used to stuff it with leaves and
Yeah,
make
right.
scarecrows.
Yeah,
Oh,
I used to do
absolutely.
the same thing. Absolutely, yeah.
Decorate
Yeah.
the yard with them and whatnot. Put a pumpkin on top of it as the head.
Right.
Yeah.
Jack-o'-lantern. Yeah.
That was one of
Yeah.
my favorite fall festivities.
Change it out every
Absolutely.
2 days because the damn squirrels eat the head of the jack-o'-lantern.
Do you guys see that anymore?
Oh,
The
no, no.
scarecrows?
I mean, we see
No.
some of it out here, but nowhere near as often as it used to be when we were kids.
No.
Yeah. What
I
happened?
live-
What happened? That
I
was
live in an
fun
HOA.
time.
I'm assuming everybody got scared of, what we all became very scared for our kids, and society's changed. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Society has changed a lot.
It has. They're
Good morning,
more on
Kim.
the
Morning,
tablet.
Kim.
Good morning, Miss Kim.
Oh,
Good morning.
Kim,
Hey, Tammy.
everybody
Good
got
morning,
their mugs.
sis. How are you doing?
We got our mugs.
Everybody got their mugs.
Good morning, Miss Peggy.
Peggy Joe.
We're gonna have to get good morning, Peggy.
Yeah.
I
Rest in
know,
peace,
Mike.
Yeah.
Talking about
Speaking of Mike, let's go ahead and get on the topic. So I don't know, other than the show a couple weeks back, of you guys knowing Madd Mexx outside of this.
That was all I
But-
knew of him. Yes.
Okay, so you knew of him. I mean, good morning, baby girl.
Good morning.
That's my goddaughter. I love you. Mwah.
Hey, that's
All
my,
right, but
that's my
what I'm
best.
saying is, good morning, Miss Jackie. If you
That's
guys
my
didn't know
best.
Madd Mexx
That's
outside
that's
of this
Cutter.
podcast-
That's Cutter. Jackie Hudson.
Oh, that's Cutter. I said Miss Jackie, didn't I? Whoops.
Yeah. That's no miss.
He's gonna whoop my butt.
Is there- Cutter, is there something we don't know? Oh God, what the hell happened?
I'm dead. But it is what it is.
Hey,
All right.
we'll
But back to Mike.
we'll miss
So-
Turtle. Rest in
Huh?
peace, Turtle. What's going?
Yeah, no, shut up. Shut it. Back to Mike for a minute. So, Mike Santoyo, aka Madd Mexx, he was one of 4 of my very first midget wrestling mentors.
Okay.
I met Mexx back in 2008, 2007, 2008, and I've known him ever since. Outside of wrestling, that man considered me a blood brother.
Awesome.
We would talk. We'd go months without talking, and we'd pick up the phone like it was yesterday, like we didn't miss a beat.
That's
Oh,
the
wow.
best friendship.
That is the best friendship.
And to hear that he had passed, I mean, it threw all of us in a shock.
Right.
And my heart goes out to Mama.
Man, I met him over this
Nina
podcast.
is by far the kindest woman I've ever met.
Yeah.
She would have done anything for anybody, and she's still that way. She doesn't deserve this, but you know,
No.
God's got his own reason for everything,
Yes.
and whatever his reason was
You
for
don't know
taking Matt,
why.
for taking Mexx, it is what it is. It's his will.
God bless his soul.
Mexx, I love you, and I'm going to miss you, brother. Nina, I'm here for you. If there's anything I can do, I'm a phone call away.
Yeah.
Mikey, the same goes to you and all of the kids. Love all you guys. But yeah, I want to give my shout out to Madd Mexx because the man, he's a legend in midget wrestling. He is by far the most hardcore midget I've ever known. When you think of hardcore midget wrestling, Madd Mexx pops up.
Okay.
He was the Sandman. He was the Tommy Dreamer. He was the craziest of crazy in midget
Was
wrestling
he?
that I've known. There could be crazier out there,
When
but
he came on the show,
yeah.
I was blessed to have met him
Right. Me too.
from the show, and what a wonderful person.
Yeah.
He was loved. The amount of people sharing his videos. I know when we were talking, Boston Turtle all of a sudden was like, we'll be right back, and they disappeared, and we're like, what's going on? And found out that he passed, but I guess the Lord didn't want him suffering anymore, and that's so important is humans that are so kind, and it's a blessing to have in their life don't suffer. So
All right. That's a good way of looking at it, Miss Smokey.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's rough when it just hit when it's put out there and then boom, you don't expect it and it sidewalls you. It just floors you. I mean, it's not goodbye, but it is for now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's see you later.
He's up in that big ring
And
in the
he's
sky.
definitely going to be with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I believe when you're a good person, the Lord gives you his hand.
Yes.
POD, you able to hear us?
Yeah, I'm finally here. I've had every technical difficulty you could possibly imagine, so I just went to my phone. I don't know what's going on with the Beast, aka computer, but we'll find out here in a little bit, I guess.
That's all right. Do you have any certain memories of Mexx?
Oh my goodness,
I've got a few of them I wouldn't mind. But
well,
do you have
me and Mexx over the years, believe it or not, we really didn't know each other that well. We ran on shows together. We'd be on independents together. And, it's funny because up until probably the last couple of years, I would not have even said Mexx was really a friend, and that's not a bad thing. He wasn't an enemy. But I was telling you this story here recently, but like over the years, Mexx was so loyal to my competitor being Puppet that over the years I would invite him to work on my show lots. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I'd ask. And each time there'd be a new excuse instead of, I just got to stay loyal to Puppet. And it used to absolutely drive me bonkers. But, you know, I mean, that was then. And Mexx was a great guy. But, and I'll say he was loyal. I mean, very obviously, he worked for Pup and
Not
he
too
was
many
very
loyal
just,
people out there.
yeah, he was very straightforward with Pup. And now, once Pup had passed, he had come and worked on a couple things for me that were non-wrestling related. But I was probably in the ring with Mexx over the years a dozen times on various other shows. But yeah, great guy, great personality. As we talked about, we had him on the show a couple weeks ago. And I think my favorite quality about him was he did have quite a wealth of knowledge, you know, I mean, and a lot of areas. I mean, when I very first met Mexx, one of my favorite conversations I was talking about union, you know, because I was union, he was union at the time at the job he was at. So he taught me a little bit about the whole union thing.
Yeah.
I apologize, everyone, if you hear me shivering along with my technical difficulties today. I'm sitting out back and it seemed like a lovely morning.
Have a good day at school, sweetie. And
Yeah,
any
it's,
child that's listening or parents that are going to school to better their lives, have a good day. It's Monday. What happened last week was last week. Don't focus it this week. Don't bring
I know,
negativity.
but it was hard. Oh, you're not talking to me, are you?
Oh, jeez.
No.
Shut up.
Your
I'm going to cry.
head is so
It's been a rough week.
On the road, I traveled with Mexx. I mean, he was a brawler brother. I was under Puppet's guidance before I met you, and I actually met you because of Pup.
Yeah.
The first show I met you on was me, you, and Eric Smalls. We were out
Jason Deere's show.
We were in Columbus.
No, it was Cincinnati, Jason Deere's show.
That's right.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic.
That's right. Yeah. The Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic. I forgot about that. Yep.
That was where we first met.
That's where I met you at.
I'm going to change the gear just for a split second, just for 1 second. Do you remember that evening? Because you guys were new, because I'd done that gig for years. Papa had you running that show. I don't know if you recall it, but Jason Deere was kind of being a little bit of an obnoxious bully to you with the money. And you said, have you ever dealt with this guy? I said, yeah. Give me a hand with him. and you know, now, in case by any means Jason's watching, as much as that man has to put up with it a night, so let me be very, very clear. Jason Deere is not a jerk whatsoever. Wonderful, wonderful guy. But I'll tell you what, I couldn't do one of those parties for no amount of money. He has what amounts to probably 1,000 celebrities there.
Wow.
And it's like the parties. It's like one of those red carpet type galas you see in LA, isn't it, Turtle?
Yeah. Absolutely,
you know, it's
like
just
a red carpet gala.
Yeah, it's a endless liquor going around, and I'm sure there's other things going around as well.
Oh, there's plenty of party favors.
And it's a building, so you got several floors. So you don't just got one floor of partying going. You got probably what amounts to about 12 floors of partying going on, and it is just, it's the craziest little setup you've ever seen. Now, when I say party, though, I'm not talking like party like what you think,
party, like
all the drugs.
Like
very
1999.
No, very organized. Again, like a red carpet gala.
Champagne.
Sorry, I changed that gear a little. Back to Madd Mexx.
I like rave parties. Champagne.
Kind of,
yeah.
Low profile, very high class party.
Before we take a break, I want to first apologize that my technical difficulties didn't let me get to really shine on Mexx my own way. So I just want to take one moment of my own, since it seems like I got straightened out a little bit. As I stated, me and Mexx had started out, I wouldn't even call us friends. We were just more of acquaintances. But over the last couple of years, getting to become a friend with him. He is a wonderful man, and he will be greatly missed on my end as well. I miss just picking up and going on FaceTime with him and Messenger and just gabbing with him about everything. And I want to make sure if his wife is watching today's episode that we're dedicating to him. And Nina, although I never met you, I feel like I've met you 1,000 times because of him. He loved you, and you were his number one topic of discussion. So
Always. Yeah, it was always Mama Nina on there. Anytime we went out and we went to, party with the girls or the strippers or whoever afterwards on the party shows, Mexx went to the hotel. He's like, I got to call Nina. I'm like, you sure you ain't coming out with us? Even to have a beer? Nope. Go on to the house.
That's
He'd
true
have one
love.
beer.
yeah,
He'd
I
go
can
right
remember
back to the hotel and
just
call
all
his wife.
kinds of things like that. Yeah, he always talked about her.
American people
every time.
learn
So
from it.
The most loyal man I've ever known. I mean,
That's awesome.
with
yeah. I love you,
that
Mike.
said, shortcut, take us to break, and when we come back, me and Turtle will get to talk about
Ah, damn
second round WNBA playoffs.
You have
I
to
don't wanna hear
talk, or can it just be Turtle?
I don't want to hear it.
I
No,
think
we
so.
definitely got to have me on this one. We
Yeah, I
definitely got to have me on
here.
this one.
I'm gonna get
We
I'm gonna
definitely
get
got to
my
have
revenge.
Chris on this one.
You know what? Stick around. We'll be back.
It
Send
should
us
be-
to break. Shortcut.
Welcome back, guys. You got POD. You got me. We were giving our brother, Madd Mexx, the immigration sensation, woof, 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 the barking dog, the respect he deserves. Now we're going to continue on with sports.
Hey, before we
And
start,
before
and
we
I
get
get
into
excited.
it-
Wait, before we start, I got one question. I was having the technical difficulties. I'm just going to throw a little hint out there. Did anybody happen to throw on the comments yet?
No, not at all.
That's
waiting.
interesting.
Right?
For those that don't know, before we get
Not
started
at all,
on the sports, Smokey has a show every Thursday night. It is LBOC Unplugged, 7 p.m. every Thursday night. And she does a little contest now to give away a coffee mug. And I'm just going to leave it at that. We're just waiting on
Yeah,
one of the
just leave it there.
fans to
It's
win
on
the
y'all
mug
now.
this morning. It's up to y'all now. Okay, go ahead, Turtle. Floor is yours.
All right. On to, before I get into WNBA, it's so depressing.
No, it wasn't.
How
It was
about this one?
fantastic.
They beat the New York Jets. The New Jersey,
So,
Persies, it is what it is. My Buccaneers
Colts
won.
are 3-0.
I don't give a shit about the Colts. They're little baby ponies. Get them out of here. But anyhow, the Buccaneers won. The Las Vegas Aces.
We're defeated by the Indiana Fever in round 2 of the WNBA playoffs, where the Indiana Fever were predicted to be out of the whole contest with Atlanta Dream. But guess what happened? We not only beat Atlanta Dream, then we were predicted to be swept. Not win one. We were predicted to be swept by the Las Vegas Aces. It's not going to happen. In fact, I'm going to say it now. Like I said at the very beginning of the season, I said it from the very beginning of the season. Even without Caitlin Clark, I think we can win the title this year.
You leave Caitlin Clark out there, she's gonna get a few more fines, and y'all gonna lose them finals. But hey, the game ain't over. Just because you came into our house and beat us, what was it? 89-73. You beat us by 16 points. Okay, that sounds like a lot, but
I don't know what the score was. There was this big letter.
Baskets. So,
I don't actually know what the score was. There was this big letter that kept showing up on the scoreboard on the Indiana Fever side, and it looked a lot like a W.
Shut the hell
So
up.
I never saw the score. Now, on your guys' side, I could see part of it because, it was right there in the middle of the L.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Anyway, go Fever!
But anyhow, the Fever beat the Aces. It's only game one. We're going into the Indiana territory coming up for game two. It's going to be a great game. We've got a wonderful series. I've been looking forward to this series. I was hoping it was going to come down to the Pacers versus the Pacers. Excuse my language. Sorry. The Fever versus the Aces. It did. Because you're going to hear POD and myself banter so much over this. Now, if I lose, I'll willingly take the loss and I will admit defeat. However,
you're going to lose. You ain't got to sweat that.
Shut the hell up and get back on screen.
I'm picking my nose.
I don't care if you're picking your damn nose. Let everybody else see it. You're probably scaring the hell out of them with that mad-ass clown face anyhow. Looking like a little grumpy. Man, looking like you need to squeeze something out. You better have another cup of coffee. Look at that. Looking like he's straining, like, yeah.
That cartoon photo of me is sexy. I look dreamy with clown makeup on, don't I?
Up. My Buccaneers are on a win streak. His Colts are on a win streak. My Las Vegas Golden Knights got their asses. They lost. They got whooped by the San Jose Sharks, 3-0. We ain't in hockey yet, but just so y'all know, here soon, we're going to be talking about the Las Vegas Golden Aces. The Golden Aces.
One more thing before we go to break.
What's that?
As anybody who knows POD, including you, knows, it's slowly coming up on October. So as we lead into the next part of our show, which is all the fun fall things, I am not a drug addict by any means. But the one thing I am addicted to is basketball. And October, that's when I get the shakes because NBA starts again. Hallelujah. Oh, sorry.
We'll be talking WNBA, NBA, NFL, and NHL. Man, sports is going to be loaded. Y'all going to need a new show.
Ooh. We may have to go on at night with Smokey just to carry it over. So, like, get the hell off of my show. Sorry, there's my language, too. She's going to be like, get off the show. Get off the show.
It's Chill Yet Sports with Turtle and POD this week. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, my cappuccino.
Attention all card collectors and traders. Introducing the Uncommon Card Shop. Looking for that rare card? That unique collector card? The one that you can't find? The one that is almost impossible? Your search is finally over. You found us. Now, what are you waiting for? Follow the link and discover why we are every collector's best friend. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Welcome back, you guys.
Hey.
Apple cider, warm apple cider.
Oh, apple
just
cider.
Look at that view.
Straight up like apple cider, man.
Oh, it's
Starkey's trying to interrupt.
I guess he is.
Oh God.
Starkey.
Okay.
Oh, what's he want? Oh, here he goes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Starkey's Positive Vibes. A place where we sprinkle a little sunshine on your day, even when we're talking about ghosts, goblins, and candy corn. And yes, I said candy corn. Don't act like you don't eat it. You know you sneak a handful when no one's looking. Today, we talk about something near and dear to my heart, Halloween. Specifically, those glorious 80s costumes and the good old days of trick-or-treating. Now, let me just say, Halloween in the 80s, that was a different level of fun, man. We didn't have these Pinterest-perfect costumes or these $300 Halloween animatronic skeletons that follow you with their eyes. No, we had the classics. You know that plastic mask with the rubber band that snapped and took out your eye halfway through the night? It always came with that vinyl jumpsuit. I was basically a garbage bag with a Spider-Man printed on it. And if your parents were creative, you got stuck in tinfoil as a robot. Walking around looking like a baked potato with legs, and we loved it. Let me tell you, if you grew up in the 80s, man, then you knew the costume aisle at Kmart or Woolworth was like Disneyland. You'd beg your parents for that official He-Man or Rainbow Bright costume. And when you got it, you felt unstoppable, even though it smelled like a chemical factory. You remember that smell? And you sweated like you were in a sauna. And don't even get me started on trick-or-treating back then, man. Nowadays, kids like a nice, safe, planned route. Everybody's got GPS tracking. Parents are checking the candy with a forensic kit. In the 80s, we were free range, man. Mom was like, be back at midnight or when the street came on or whatever. We'd be 10 neighborhoods over trading Snickers for Reese's like we were in Wall Street. Here's the thing about trick-or-treating. There was always those houses that made us nervous. You'd walk up to the door and it was all dark and creepy. And then some dad in the werewolf mask would jump out of the bushes and make you spill all your candy. And you know what? That wasn't trauma. That was a good story for next year. And oh man, the candy heresy. We knew all the rules. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup equaled gold standard. You guarded those with your life. Snickers, Twix, Kit Kat, had strong second place. Prime trade stock, you know what I mean? And then you got candy corn, black licorice, and those orange black mystery wrappers. Those were punishment from the universe. And every once in a while, you get that one house to give you raisins. Raisins! Like, thanks, Mr. Johnson. I really wanted dried grapes in a paper box while my buddy just scored all full-size Milky Way. And speaking of full-size, when you found that one house giving out full-size candy bars, man, woo! That was like hitting the Halloween lottery. You'd make a mental note. That's my forever house, man. I will protect this house. I will shovel their driveway in winter. I will mow their lawn in July. Loyalty was earned with a full-size Hershey. Let's be real. Now let's jump back to those 80s costumes for a second. Because that was the peak of creativity. We didn't have Amazon Prime. We had imagination. Your mom could turn a bedsheet into a ghost or a toga or even an ancient Roman senator. And sometimes all three in the same week. In the 80s, we had the best characters to dress up as. We had Ghostbusters, carried around a cardboard proton pack held together by duct tape. Don't forget about Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk in your driveway and you tripping over your candy bag. And then we had the immortal Hulk Hogan, brother. Yeah, he couldn't tear his shirt off like he did. Your mom just gave her one of her old shirts she didn't like. And of course, there was the Ninja Turtles, man, which meant running around with a plastic nunchucks and then accidentally hitting your brother in the head with them. Good times. Here's the positive vibe and all that, man. Halloween reminds us to let go of being serious. Kids don't care if their costume's perfect. They just want fun, candy, and laughter. And honestly, adults could use more of that. I say we all bring back the 80s Halloween spirit. Cheap costumes, silly fun, and no shame in eating ridiculous amounts of chocolate. At least in Halloween. So here's your positive vibes homework for the week. First, this Halloween, throw on something goofy. It doesn't matter if you're going out or staying at home. Dig out that old neon headband, some of those big 80s sunglasses, or dress up like your favorite movie character. Hand out the good candy. And don't be the raisin house. Nobody respects the raisin house, man. And finally, share a laugh. Tell that silly Halloween story from your childhood. Or better yet, relive it. Because at the end of the day, Halloween isn't about fear. It's about fun, community, and creativity. So let's keep it positive. Keep it spooky. And most importantly, keep it sweet. This has been Starkey's Positive Vibes. Here's Sugar Rush of Positivity. Now go grab some candy, bust out those 80s dance moves, and remember, you're never too old to trick or treat at heart. I'm Starkey, and I'm out.
Oh my gosh.
That was awesome.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do you know? I find it interesting that I walk away each week from everything he ate in the positive vibe, and I catch myself thinking about him several times throughout the week, like things that he'll say in the positive vibe, and it's like I enjoy that little segment each week. He always catches us off guard. I wish he'd get a little more organized on his timing, but we'll take him as we get him, you know?
Starkey does not have a time. Are you kidding me? He looks at a clock and it goes backwards.
I know.
He had some great points about Halloween. He's always got it.
Yeah,
There was
the raisin house, the little orange and black candies.
Yeah.
Do you know, when he calls me throughout the week, he usually gets me right, day or two after the show, and asks what the topic's going to be. And I'll think in my head, like this week, I told him we were going to be talking fall festivities and favorite Halloween costumes and things like that. And I'm thinking in my head, how is he going to turn that into a positive vibe? Something that you can learn from in a positive nature. Because really, Halloween, all that's just silliness. And he does it every time, just each and every time. It's like, all right. So,
yeah.
Well, Starkey's got that little bit extra that Shortcut's missing. So, I mean, I don't expect Starkey to never show up.
Right.
Shortcut took the shortcut, hence his name.
Hey, I'm always on time. I'm always on time. He's never on time.
Exactly.
His 9/11 one. His 9/11. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
it actually had me over here just shaking.
Yeah.
I was sitting there thinking that was so gorgeous. I'm gonna fall apart right here on the screen.
You did good. Hey, POD.
Yes, ma'am.
Who got the baby?
Thank you, Roy.
Welcome in, brother. He made it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So POD, what was one thing that you received when you went trick or treat and that wasn't candy?
Wasn't candy.
I don't think he wants to talk about
Well,
as a kid.
No.
Put as a kid.
Do you know? Listen, I know without a doubt our fan Kim just went, oh gosh, this show's going south. This show's going to go south. No, as a child, I got that wasn't candy. I remember there was a lady that gave out $1 bills.
Wow.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I used to get apples.
You know where the dollar bills been?
Probably on more candy. I was like, yes. I'm 52 years old. I didn't know where I remember back then.
Shortcut. What did you receive?
Man, I got these little, and they were cool, but I appreciate it now as I got older. But I was like, they gave us the little packages that had like like they're little fun Halloween stuff. They had stickers in them and cool stuff like that, but it had absolutely no candy in it whatsoever. It was just a little wrapped paper, and it had
I remember those.
It was a cool Halloween thing, but it was like there was absolutely no candy in it whatsoever. I'm like, what the hell is this?
It's a ripoff.
For me, it was always.
How about
you? It was always there was a house that always passed out like the little quarter toys, like a 25-cent toy that you get out of the little.
I had a couple of those.
And she passed out generally like the Chinese finger traps, or the little cracker box rings, or the little frogs that you would push down on the tab on the butt and it would flop up in the air. I mean, something simple like that. Small little toy that made us have fun while we're eating candy.
Right. What I used to hate getting was apples.
Yeah. Candy apples. I couldn't eat those.
You didn't want to eat them because you didn't know if someone put razor blades in them or not. Because that's when I grew up in the 70s. Everyone was worried about that.
The 1870s, that is.
Yeah.
No, actually, there was blades in lollipops one year. I think it was like 5, 6 years. Don't quote me how long, but it has happened. That's why parents check the candy. But mine was a fruit cup.
Yours was
My neighbor always gave a fruit cup.
Oh, that's cool.
A fruit cup.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Have we seen any fans comments? Because again, I'm on my phone and I'm
yet.
old. I can't see
We
that
just
screen.
got
Yeah.
laughing faces from Kim. Good mornings to all 5 of us from Blaze.
Yeah,
And
Michael said that he used to like getting peanut butter kisses. They were his favorite.
So let's post some of those messages, guys. They love to see it. One thing I get commented on a lot is that they love seeing that we interact with our fans. Good morning, Michael. Good to see you this morning.
penny
Who else we
racers.
got?
I forgot all about penny racers. He just
Yeah.
said that he had
Penny racers.
somebody in his Linux neighborhood that gives out penny racers every year. That's freaking cool. Linux is
That
a
is.
computer system.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's pretty cool. I mean, shoot, that costs money.
Hey,
Hi,
what do
Tammy.
parents do if their children are allergic to nuts?
They
Peanuts.
better go through all that candy.
Yeah, they just got to remove it.
Do they still go trick or treating?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They just
Because
gotta
just because they're
do it?
getting, candy with nuts in it doesn't mean that they're going to let them eat it while they're out and about. I
No.
mean, they'll bring it back home. They'll check all their bags.
It must
And
be
even if
But
they
smoke-
did get hold of a candy that had a nut in it, that parent already knows that kid's got an allergy. I guarantee you that parent's always got an EpiPen on them.
I would.
Every
And
day,
smoking
all day
along
long.
that line. Along that lines,
Absolutely.
as you guys heard me talk about, I raised several boys. 2 of them were nephews. Okay, and one of my nephews that came and stayed with me for a year, he had all kinds of allergies. And I'll tell you what, as a parental, that had never dealt with that was tough. Because that kid was allergic to everything, and peanuts was one of them. We had to be careful of the oils we bought, the food. I mean, it's crazy how much peanuts are used.
Absolutely. It
All
absolutely
right, let's
is.
talk favorite costumes. That's the one I wanted to get to. Let's start with you, Turtle. What was your favorite costume of the fall season?
Ninja Turtles. No doubt about it. I dressed up as a
Turtle
Ninja
was a
Turtle
Ninja Turtle.
probably 14 years in a row.
It makes so much sense. I almost
Good
feel
turtle,
like I
Ninja
walked
Turtle,
into
yeah.
that one.
You absolutely did. And lo and behold, I didn't get my nickname Turtle from anything to do with that. It's just because I was the slowest moving wrestler. So I got nicknamed Turtle after 14 years of dressing as Ninja Turtle.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, I had to look up what penny racers were.
So,
Sorry, y'all.
Little
I
Miss
was like-
Smokey, what was your favorite costume?
The devil.
I can see that.
That one
I don't
makes so
think you
much
ever
sense
took that
too.
mask off. I don't think you ever took the costume
I
off.
told you. Did it get stuck? Sheesh.
Be careful.
Now I
shortcut.
understand why you're always wearing your hair up at the meetings.
It looks like
I
the
don't
horns
know.
are holding up the halo there, so it's all
I always thought when we started the show and we were praying, I thought that smoke was the smoke machine on her little clip there.
Ah,
Oh man, she's adding some really neat dramatics there.
I came for the smoke.
Father God, please forgive us if we're being honest.
it's over there burning. That's what it is.
Mine, when my
Ouch.
father and mother were together, they threw one big Halloween party. I'd actually forgotten about it till not long before we started discussing doing this show. And a cousin of mine had talked to me about it. And that year, the plastic mask that Starkey was talking about, my mom went and bought me all 4 of the Kiss.
Oh, cool.
And they always wore black leather. So as long as she got me one of their outfits, being the black fake leather plastic, I looked like Kiss, And I kept going upstairs. I changed the mask and I come down with one of the other, thinking nobody had a clue it was me. There was one distinct giveaway that for some reason they always knew it was me. I never figured out what that was.
No.
But yeah, that was probably my favorite year, was doing all 4 of the Kiss and going upstairs.
What
And
games did you do? You guys remember Eat the Donut Off the String?
Right, bobbing for apples.
Bobbing for apples?
yeah, we did bobbing for apples that year.
Yeah.
Hang on, we didn't get down to the two on the bottom. What's y'all?
I know. I'm getting there.
Irish nut.
Let's hear old shortcuts. I started calling him
Okay.
Starkey. That's his
Okay.
twin brother. I'm like,
I've been dying to let everybody know this, man. I always wanted the latex mask. Every Halloween, I always either got like you're saying, the rubber band, the plastic mask, whatever, or face makeup or something. Every time we go to get a latex mask, the whole big thing with the hair on it and everything, my mom would be, oh, they're too expensive. Well, one day I got this one on clearance. It was a old man mask. He had a cigar in his mouth. It was like, oh, I had the idea of the costume and everything. So we get it, and I had this idea of a fat suit. So I get this whole fat suit going on. I had pillows stuffed in there and everything.
Yeah.
My mom helped me put this thing together. I get halfway up. Dude, all my friends came down to join me. We got halfway up the street, and they all left me, man. I realized
He said, "I can't move.
the
It's too
fat suit
big."
thing was such a horrible idea. I was so pissed off.
Pappy, what was your favorite outfit?
My favorite one was our junior high school. My best friend Dave, who's 6'4" and like 250 at the time, he dressed up. We made him into a big robot, and he was all like with lights and all this stuff, and we had a big wind up key. I was this bad scientist, and so he was my creation. I created him, and he would start walking and he'd stop, and I have to take out my big key and wind him up and make him keep walking.
That's really cool. That's creative.
We won like 3 different parties. We won the prize. It was so much fun. It took us 2 months to build the robot. So it was really fun.
I saw a costume where it was like the socket and the plug.
Oh, cool.
Man, female, and you go in and it lit up, and all of a sudden you see somebody throw water on them and they get electrocuted.
That is the funniest commercials I've seen.
I die every time. I'm like, oh, look at, they're loving. And then all of a sudden they're getting fried.
The very first time I ever saw it, in fact, I called Shortcut when I saw it. I'm telling you, I almost had to go to the hospital. I laughed so hard at that. And then I felt evil. I was like, man, am I evil for laughing at that?
Ladies and gentlemen, give us a moment. Stick around after these messages. We're going to come back and talk about our favorite Halloween games and then probably take it home here shortly. But guess what? Don't forget, we got Little Miss Smokey's LBOC Unplugged every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Every Monday morning, LBOC, a little bit of coffee, 7 a.m. It's not that hard to remember. 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Boom. Take us to break, y'all.
Hey, my cappuccinos, how are you? It's Little Miss Smokey. I need you to do me a favor. Please share this TikTok advertisement so everybody knows LBOC Unplugged with Little Smokey will be airing soon. Please, from the bottom of my heart, let's get Smokey to 1,000 so we can go on air and talk about whatever we need to talk about. Stay tuned for more information. But first, go to TikTok, LBOC with Smokey, and share and let your friends know I'm out there, and let's have some fun.
Into the music and all, I'll tell you what, that's our next Halloween costume. We all going out as the next group, like the next band, right? And we just go jam down the street to our LBOC theme song. They ain't one around in the entire U.S. like it.
Right.
There's not a catchier tune. That
I know, I love
that.
Yeah.
It's the number one thing that everyone talks to us about.
Yeah.
We all of our friends in California, LA, that we've known, and the first thing every one of them say to us, "You guys got the catchiest theme song." Our buddy over at one of the T-shirt companies, we'll give him a shout out. Probably not supposed to, but I'm going to. Wicked Jester Clothing. He was my sponsor when I had micro wrestling back in the day. He and I are really, really still close. And first thing he mentioned when he and I spoke on the phone was, Got the catchiest theme song.
It sure is.
Goins Garage, same thing. Guy's got a catchy theme song. And
We
every
do.
one of us talk about it. We'll sit here and sing it all the time.
Shut
We're
up,
just
Michael.
catchy people.
Yeah. Anyway,
But, all right, back to what Miss Smokey was bringing up. Before we can finish out the show, let's talk favorite Halloween games.
Yeah.
Now we can get into adult games. We already went with the kitty costumes. Let's talk our favorite Halloween adult game. After party hours, all the kids done went to bed. Now it's time for the adults to have fun. What's
Ah.
your favorite Halloween game? And give us yours in the comments while we're talking about ours. Go.
Cops
I'll
and
start.
robbers.
I can actually make mine real easy. I never got into that kind of stuff. So being honest, being dead serious, I never attended one of those adult type parties like that. If I ever did walk into situations, I know I have walked into situations like that.
Sugar.
And no
you could
disrespect to
eat them.
anyone, it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not. So I would leave. But go ahead. I'll
Pissed off
listen to
Lauren
y'all
is
because
not
those
a
will be
happy
fun.
camper when it comes to Halloween.
I don't believe that.
I don't think it was a game, but egging and TPing houses. I know that what is the
He said
law has a
egging and
certain.
TPing houses. You do that
Oh
as
my
an adult?
goodness.
I turned
Son
that
of a
into.
gun.
Me and my friends turned that into a freaking sport, man. That was
No kidding.
That's the picture that he posted, his cousin. That was the house that they did. The toilet
my
paper,
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Yeah, absolutely.
rebels.
yeah.
It's always
shortcut.
those bald ones that are rebels.
Right.
Hey, shortcut, when you said that, it did make me think of not one I was a part of, but something someone did to me that was definitely mean. I had a friend of mine, Aaron Hill. I will call him out. And he took a big handful of Vaseline and threw it against my windshield. Man, you ain't got enough paper towel to get that off.
Oh my
It'll just
God.
sit there, and I'm not kidding. You'll just wipe and wipe and wipe, and you'll never need Rain-X after that either. He did that to me on the Halloween.
Or the flaming bag of poo.
Yeah, the flaming bag of poo.
All right.
Yeah, to stomp it. They didn't know it was poo. They just had to stomp it out. And it was like,
We ask about games, and we're talking about poop, egg, and toilet paper.
I just did shot.
Interesting show.
I just did shot.
What a great morning show.
You did shots.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
How about
Yes, I
Flip
know.
Cup? You guys remember Flip Cup?
Yep.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
never played
That
it.
came around a little later. That was
We
more
did
of a
beer pong instead.
90s, 2000 thing. The whole.
That was the college, but that's adult time though.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
what
one
was
thing
it?
that I did enjoy was out in Vegas, we had a game that we took from beer pong. It's just like beer pong, but we turned it into a yard style one. We had, instead of solo cups, we had the big blue like canisters, the barrels. We paint them with it being, different colors of Halloween. One have a witch, one have a ghost, one have a, jack-o'-lantern, whatever on there. And we would take the little ords, those little circle pumpkin ords.
Yeah.
We'd stand about 30 feet from either side, and we'd have to chuck it in. If you made one, the other team had to bob for it until they got it out, and you were allowed to keep throwing until they got it.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So you're over there
Cool.
trying to peg them on the back of the head with these tiny little pumpkin ords as they got their head in his bucket bobbing for it. Mind
Wow.
you, that bucket is this tall. It's 3 feet tall. I'm 4 foot, so it's right here at my neck. I'm up on a step ladder trying to bob for this sumbitch as they're trying to hit me with these. Bro, I love it. Funniest the thing that you'll ever see, but it's a lot of fun.
Sounds
That's
like
probably
fun.
my
Turtle.
favorite Halloween one, without a
You're
doubt.
a rebel.
Beer
Oh, well,
pong.
you know this.
You're a rebel. The stories
You-
are coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the clean ones. If you heard the
Right.
dirty ones, you'd never friend me again.
No, just meet me Thursday. Let's talk about it. See
Oh,
who's
my.
the dirtiest.
All right, we'll talk about some of the weird and strange ones that I got on Thursday for sure.
Pabby, tell us one.
Oh my God! I just did a little bit ago. One of my favorite things was when I was on the fire department. We used to have we did a Halloween haunted house. we take all the fire trucks out of the station and create the station into a haunted house, and then we'd have all the kids come there so it'd be safe for the neighborhood, and then just let them have a good time, and we had a good time dressing up too, and scaring the kids and having fun. So that was really one of my fond memories. We did that for many years.
Right on, right on. Heck yeah, man.
We hosted a haunted house, and it was fun. To
Dude,
like
I love neighborhood haunted houses.
To everything.
Right.
It started with a few people, and it grew, and we had so much fun. To the point that there was the youngest kid was the maturest one out of the group, which is funny. But he had glow balls, so he made it like his boobies glow, and he was a female, and he was rocking like the baby, and it was the funniest thing. And
That's cool.
somebody was cutting somebody, and there was like the fake blood. So
awesome.
It was great. I think that's the best. Is when you scare the poop out of somebody.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, jump scares are by far some of the most fun things to do.
Right.
I love jump scares.
And being little was the best because you could hide and
I laid in a 4-foot coffin once for a Halloween party. And everyone thought I was fake, and then they would kick the coffin or whatever, and I'd reach out and grab their leg or something. They about crap their pants.
That's great.
It was hilarious.
Coming up on the hour, everybody. So
okay,
one more.
Let's carry this over. Let's carry this over to Little Smokey's show on Thursday night. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday night. She is a blast. Actually, that's the only nice thing I'm ever going to say about her. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Just come to this channel right now. We're trying to get 1,000 followers for her TikTok. We're going to go to break.
Him.
And we're going to go to break. And when we come back,
Thursday,
they'll take it home.
7 p.m. with LBOC Unplugged with Little Smokey.
Every Monday, every day, a little bit of coffee. Micro Brothers United, man, they get together and they do the talk show host, man.
Introducing Little Bit of Coffee, the world's only all-little person podcast. Join the Little Brew Crew as we spill all the beans on last week's wild adventures. We invite our outrageous guests and dive into everything from mainstream madness to the wacky, crazy, wild sports. This is not your daddy's fight club. It is the 5-Foot Fantasy Club, and every mama is invited. Yeah. Tune in and vibe with the world's smallest crew as we talk big laughs, bold nonsense, and early morning energy. All powered by one strong brew. Little Bit of Coffee podcast, Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central. YouTube.com/@Micro Brothers United. Again, YouTube.com/@Micro Brothers United.
So grab your Joe and let's go.
Please like, share, and comment to help Little Bit of Coffee grow. Also, if you would like a mug to support us, you can email littlemissmokey.lboc@gmail.com. We will see you Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central.
all right. Well, we were talking about fall festivities today, and fall is one of the most festive times of year, bringing together cozy traditions and community fun. As the leaves change color and the air turns crisp, family and friends gather for classic autumn activities. Pumpkin patches become popular spots where visitors can pick a perfect pumpkin to carve into jack-o'-lanterns. Apple orchards welcome people for apple picking and warm cups of cider, while hay rides through scenic fields capture season's charms. Corn mazes add adventure, giving kids and adults a chance to laugh and get lost together. Fall festivities often feature craft booths, local food, live music, and games celebrating both harvest and hometown spirit. And of course, Halloween adds excitement with costumes, trick-or-treating, and spooky decorations. These traditions, big or small, remind us of the joy in slowing down enjoying the season's beauty, and making lasting memories with loved ones. I'd also like to say, may Madd Mexx rest in peace and enjoy that big ring in the sky. Until next week, this is Pappy. Take care now.
Thank you for watching Little Bit of Coffee. Be sure to stop by our official page at youtube.com/@Micro Brothers United.